Hey guys, welcome. After Star Citizen 4.8 full wipe, there has been many ways and missions to do to make money in-game. And some missions can make you a lot of money in a very short time. Of course, if everything goes well. For example, the new bounty hunting missions, new refueling missions, the escort missions, and especially some of the hauling missions as well. And among all the hauling missions, I found that the Dead Saints hauling mission, even though it is double and triple risky, but it is both the easiest to do and most profitable. Yesterday, I did a video tested all 5 Dead Saints missions with 1 abandoned and 4 completed and made 2 million aUEC in about 2.5 hours. However, there is another way to do this mission that can make close to 4 million aUEC in about half an hour to 40 minutes, if everything goes well. This is actually my little money-making secret, which I want to be a bit selfish to keep it to myself, but second thought is that Star Citizen is still in alpha and everything changes. And besides, everything is just gonna get wiped and wiped until 1.0. So I will share this little secret so that we all can have some fun and get rich. Or perhaps we all can suffer together. The #1 essential prerequisite of doing this mission is to have a friend. So for this video, I brought Luke Skywalker with me. Together with a friend, 2 of you need to designate 1 person to be the mission sharer. And these missions are under contracts, under unverified mission, under hauling interstellar. So total you have 5 Dead Saints missions. By the way, in my previous video, I talk about in detail how to unlock these missions. Very simple. So once you unlock them, among these 5 missions, look for this one, which pays 386k aUEC. Pick up 4 SU of cryopods from TISA spaceport and deliver to one of the locations in Pyro or Lavsky in Nyx. The trick is, every time you abandon this mission, and this mission will shuffle, you will get a new mission. For example, this mission is from TISA spaceport and deliver the cryopods to Sunset Mesa on Pyro 2. I'm gonna accept this offer, and then I'm gonna share it out. My friend here just accepted this mission. So for the mission giver, what you do is once your friend accepts this mission, you immediately abandon it. And then go back to offer, look for the same mission, and then accept this offer. If the next mission is not to go to the Sunset Mesa, not that same location, then you simply accept it and abandon it. Shuffle it a few more times until you find that mission that delivers to that exactly same place that your friend has accepted. And by the way, the pickup location is always TISA spaceport. So abandon again. There we go. We got another one that goes to Sunset Mesa. And by the way, because this mission requires you to deliver to an outpost on Pyro, so one tip is send someone to go to Sunset Mesa first to make sure the free elevator works. So I just came back from Sunset Mesa, and I've done my research that the free elevator on Sunset Mesa works for this specific server, because the elevator is the biggest enemy that we have for the haulers right now. So accept this mission and share again. Once he accepted, I'm gonna abandon this mission and then go look for another one that goes to Sunset Mesa. You don't have to go to Sunset Mesa. You can choose any of these locations. For example, Canard View on Pyro 4. But Sunset Mesa is on Pyro 2, which is the closest. The point is, whichever location you choose, you have to stick with that mission. You have to keep shuffling until you find that exactly same mission. This one's go to Shepherd's Rest, so abandon. This one go to Bueno Ravine. So there's some outposts on Pyro 3 as well. There we go, another Sunset Mesa mission. Accept it, share it, my friend accepted, and then I'm gonna abandon it. And then shuffle, look for another one. So we have a mission acceptance limit, which is 10 missions. But I don't recommend that you spam 10 missions. So spam 5 missions and then load the cargo and then get another 5 missions. Because if you stack too many missions, sometimes your free elevator will be unresponsive. Now, we got another mission that goes to Lavsky. This is the only mission that goes to Lavsky. But I have tried once to Lavsky. The Lavsky I recommend to avoid because the elevator is all bugged, even in my own hangar. So that's why I try to avoid Lavsky, unless you know that the elevator really works in Lavsky. Another one, go to Sunset Mesa. So that's 5 missions I shared with Luke. And now in here are the cryopods for the first 5 missions that I shared with him. So right now we can simply load this onto the Golem OX. The Golem OX is enough to carry 10 missions of the cryopods. Okay, now I'm gonna load this. Now for each of the cryopods, the length takes 2 SU, but the width takes only 1 SU and the height takes only half of an SU. So if you stack 2 together, this is 1, and 2 together, this equals a 2 SU box. However, on the Golem OX, I can only stack 3 layers. So if I want to stack the 4th layer underneath, I couldn't. So basically, this is 1.5 SU in height. But it's more than enough to stack 10 missions of cryopods. So these are the 5 cryopods mission. Now Luke is going to get the other 5 missions. So Luke has stacked 10 missions, goes to Sunset Mesa. Now here will be another 5 mission worth of cryopods. And then stack them here. There we go. So that's all the cryopods for the 10 missions that stacked on Luke's contract. And now, because these missions are Luke's missions, so he has to be present when lowering the elevator for the delivery. So I'm gonna try to take Luke with me with this chair. Okay, so when you put the chair on the cargo grid, it says action blocked, so Luke can't sit on it. So figure out a way if we can do this. Okay, now it says sit. So the moment when Luke sits, I'm gonna use a tracked beam. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And now, the moment he sits, I can tractor it. Oh, there we go. Now I can take Luke with me. Ready for the ride. Let's go. It's gonna be a nice view. All right, let's go. Actually, I've never done anything like this. Put a passenger on the seat in the back. This is absolutely hilarious. But looks very stable though. For now, we'll see later when we go through the wormhole. Okay, arriving. All right, ready to jump. Let's go. Oh, Luke's view is really cool. So inside the wormhole was only heavy armor, no radiation. What a view here. Okay, we are out of the wormhole and Luke survived. Oh, wait, where's Luke? Oh, desync. Scared me. Okay, Luke's still here, safe and sound. Wow. Okay, with the Drake Golem going to Pyro 2, I don't need to refuel. Sunset Mesa, I think it's a 56 gigameters. Yes, let's go. All right, Pyro 2. And now heading down to Sunset Mesa. So this is a risky part because I just came here with a Drake Golem OX. So we have a lot of, I think those are NPC ships, the red NPC ships. A lot of them. But so far they're not doing anything to me. They're not shooting at me or anything. So I think I'm safe. I don't know. Whoa, that's a lot of ships. Okay, we got one free elevator here. Just gonna land close. I'm pretty sure this elevator works, but let's try it. Yes, it's going up. Very good. Let's get Luke out of the way. Get this chair out of the way as well. We don't need it anymore. So each mission has 4 cryopods, total 10 missions. We have 40 cryopods. That's not a very difficult thing to do. Doesn't take a long time to unload, if everything goes well. Of course, this is an outpost in Pyro. So anytime you can get attacked by hostile players. So I'm running a lot of risk here. Especially if you're doing this with only a Golem OX. That's a very fragile ship. But if you have a heavier ship, such as the Perseus, you can use that. It's a pretty good ship. But the bigger the ship, the harder it is to park, because the space here is quite narrow. The Golem park here, it's very easy to unload, very quick unload as well. One person with a small multi-tool tracked beam takes less than 5 minutes to unload all 40 cryopods. But of course, as long as the free elevator works, if there is no cargo snapping on the free elevator, then it's gonna be a very difficult. You can still do it, but it's gonna be a lot more difficult. But right now, everything is snapped on the cargo grid. Oh yeah, Luke has to send it down in order to finish this mission. That's the reason I brought him here. Wait a second, why is he scraping the floor like that? Oh man, this game. Let's see what is. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay, so his mission is accomplished. And now he just made 3.8 million aUEC in about half an hour. After these missions, so you can simply just fly the ship somewhere else and self-destruct it. And backspace to Stanton to continue do more of these missions. All right, now it's my turn to make money. So back to TISA Spaceport on Lorville again. And this time I have accepted 5 missions that Luke shared with me. And these 5 missions are the same thing. Pick up from TISA Spaceport and drop off at Sunset Mesa on Pyro 2. So let's load these cryopods. Oh, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 missions. Now click this one, maybe. Oh, okay, so one of the missions is bugged. I only have 4 missions, but I don't know which one is bugged. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna abandon all of these missions. We're gonna start over. I wanna get all 5 missions, all 10 missions. Now, waiting for Luke to share a mission. This is the first one. Accepting. And second mission. The third one. Another one, and here is another one. So about 2-3 minutes, you can find 5 missions that goes to whatever location that you choose. I choose Sunset Mesa, so load 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So here are the cryopods for 5 missions. Let's load them. So while you load, your friend can keep sharing the missions with you. And usually after when you load the first 5 cryopods, then you will have another 5 missions ready for you to pick up. And now I just accepted 10 missions stacked. That's a maximum that you can accept. and 10 missions. Each mission pays 386k. So if we can finish these 10 missions, then we will be making very close to 4 million aUEC in whatever amount of time that you spend here. So let's load the rest of the 5 missions. For 5, there we go, all accounted for. Now, when I say it's easy, it's because the process is very streamlined. It doesn't require a lot of like extra efforts. Besides, only 40 cryopods. It's very easy to load and unload. But the risk is, like I said in the previous video, the risk is not only from hostile players, but especially from hostile elevators. When I was doing this mission, half of the time the elevators are bugged, so I have to drop them. But because these missions doesn't take a whole lot of efforts, and it really doesn't require a lot of investment, basically it's a little bit of time. So when you get these missions and load the ship, it's about 20 minutes when you fly there, at most 30 minutes. But in terms of the investments, it doesn't require you to put extra aUEC, at least not for now. They might change the mission later in different patches or whatever, because this is alpha. It always changes. But as of right now, if you can overcome all those problems, then you can make a really decent amount of money. Okay, so these are the 10 missions for me, and I've loaded everything. And now let's fly to Pyro. That's it. It's probably take 10 minutes in my hangar. Now, in terms of the travel time, so from Everest Harbor to Pyro Gateway with the Golem OX stock components, it takes less than 3 minutes. Okay, arriving Pyro Gateway. Now, after arriving Pyro Gateway, it will probably take you another 3 to 5 minutes to jump through the gate to arrive Pyro, if all goes well, of course. Now, one tip for jumping through the wormhole is that when you open the gate and then turn off your jump engine, so go to a different mode and wait for about 10 to 15 seconds before you open that again. Give the server enough time to connect between Stanton and Pyro. Because you're flying a Golem OX, if you make one mistake, if they send you somewhere else in a different part of the universe, you might not have enough fuel to fly back to the gateway. But of course, you can always call the fuel rats. And now 20 seconds later, I'm turning on my jump drive again. I'm jumping through now. And now, arriving Pyro, I'm gonna get blacked out again. Give it a little bit more speed. There we go. From here, we are jumping to Sunset Mesa, and that's 56.7 gigameters away. It takes less than 5 minutes. So the total travel time is between 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. And that arriving Sunset Mesa, this is on the night side now. Again, I see all those NPC ships, but they are not attacking me. If they attack me, I'd be dead because there's so many of them. Look at that. We got 3 free elevators on Sunset Mesa. One is right here. Now let's unload. And this is the last one. Right here. There we go. All done. Now let's send it down. There we go. Every single box is accounted for these 10 missions. Now, before I send it down, I have 30.9 million aUEC. And now let's send it. Okay, once the elevator closes. Oh, wait a second. Something's wrong. Oh no. Something's wrong. They came back. Okay, let's see what happened. We'll try again. All accounted for. Confirm. Yes, yes! Mission accomplished. Yeah, half of the time the elevator is bugged or the elevator won't accept my cargo. But the other half of the time I can finish this mission. And now look at my money. 34.7 million aUEC plus the other 3.8 million Luke just made earlier. So that's quite a lot of money in a very short time. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen, how to make close to 4 million in half an hour to 40 minutes if all goes well with the Dead Saints cargo hauling mission, with a friend, of course. But the problem is, nothing rarely goes well in Star Citizen. This is a fact. We cannot avoid it because, like I said, half of the time when I do this mission, they won't accept those cargo pods. So I have to abandon it and then redo this mission. But the other half of the time, I can succeed. So that's just the reality in Star Citizen. Whatever you do, cargo hauling mission, bounty hunting mission, mercenary mission, unless you don't do any missions, but still, you can fall through the planet. Your hangar will eat your ship. All sorts of problems. This is a life that we're dealing with. But even with all those problems, there are still things that we can work around. Well, at least we do our best. Alright, as a bonus content, I'm gonna do this mission one more time with the Missed Call A because the Golem OX currently is not available to purchase in-game. So if you don't have a Golem OX, the Hall A can also do the job, I think. I haven't done that before. So let's do that together. Okay, so I finished loading the 5 missions cryopods. Now I'm gonna move the ship to the other side, like this. And this will be the last one. There we go. Wow, this looks very pretty with all the cryopods on the side. Yeah, this looks super cool. Small ship, but big money if we can make it. Arriving Pyro Gateway and prepare to jump. And I got myself a little escort. It's one of my workmates. Ooh, that looks really cool. Wow, sometimes this game really amazes you. If everything works, of course. It's pretty smooth inside the jump tunnel. Looking at the Polaris in front. Oh, there's a little desync, but we're out. Wow, super cool. Let's go to Sunset Mesa to deliver these. Arriving Sunset Mesa with all these NPC ships here. While I am unloading, NPC ships just flying around, patrolling. Look at that. I feel safer with those NPC ships around. Okay, this should be the last box. Yes, everything's unloaded. And now send them down. Yes, every single mission is accounted. Yes, mission accomplished. Nice! 38.6 million aUEC. So second set of 10 Dead Saints mission accomplished. That's another close to 4 million aUEC in pocket. In a span of half an hour with the Missed Call A. If you don't have the Golem OX, the Missed Call A can also do the job.